Oh my gosh. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome. Subscribe. Join our community. It's nice and it just, you know, it's not a blush, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's... Hello my Bond Beauties. So it's well into July now. Like, I don't know where the time went. Like, I didn't forget to do this video, but it just, everything just happened so fast. So the 4th of July weekend was this last weekend, and we're starting to get ready to get into our house and moving and whatnot. It's kind of crazy here. And so, yeah, I'm doing my favorites video now, even though it's gonna be like the 2nd week of July already. But today's the last video that I'm doing here. I'm gonna be moving. As you guys know, I am moving, and I'm gonna have my new house and I'll start working on my office, and it's getting really excited. It's really exciting. So I have a favorites video. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome, subscribe, join our community. But usually I do a favorites video. I don't know why I'm standing like this, like, usually I do my monthly favorites video, and then the next video after that is my monthly favorite makeup look tutorial. So I show you my favorite makeup look, or maybe the makeup look I've been going to that month using the favorites that I talked about in a tutorial form. So you guys can see how I use these products and what my personal favorite like products are that I will actually use in a day-to-day or basis, and how I use them in the look that I've been rocking. So like, look forward to that for next video. So subscribe so you can see it. Today we're going to be talking about my favorites. These are my real favorites that I love, and I'm going to be telling you about them. So this is kind of the makeup look that literally I've been doing probably almost every single day. So it's very natural, very glowy, very bronzy, and it's very, very natural. It's a very, very natural look. And I've been loving it for this month. So that's a little sneak peek, and I'll talk about all the products. This is something that I have talked about before in favorites, but I haven't used it in this way. And if you've watched some of my recent tutorials, I have been using it in this way. So I wanted to tell you about it. So it's the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Duo. And this one is in Fiji Matte. And so this is what it looks like. It's a matte blush, and it's like a reddish blush, and then a matte bronzer. And I love this. I use it every day to contour with, but the way that I've been loving to recently, and you guys know if you're watching my tutorials, is I use the bronzer with a fluffy blending brush. This one is from Cosmetics. It's my favorite blending brush ever, and I've been using that and blending it into the crease. So this is always my transition base crease color lately. So I, you know, tap it in and I blend it right in the crease. Today I blended it in the crease and I did it all over the eye, and I just love it. It's a perfect transition color. So especially if you're doing a smoky eye. I know my last video was, or my 2 videos ago, it was a smoky eye, and I did this first because this isn't like that dark. It's like maybe 1 or 2 shades darker, and it's kind of cool toned, and I apply that with a blending brush so it's very light, and it helps darker colors that go on top just blend so much easier. Black is so hard to blend, guys. Black is one of those colors that when you're doing a smoky eye, it's kind of like, can I just use a dark brown? Because black is really hard to work with. But using a color like this, using like a blending color, something that's, you can see it's like a couple of shades darker than my skin tone, and just blending it into the crease area first before you apply those darker colors on top just makes it so much easier. Next, to go along with that bronzer, is what I have on my cheeks today. So I did contour, but this kind of blush, bronzy, glowy thing that I got going on here is the e.l.f. Baked bronzer. If you guys saw my e.l.f. haul, you guys know this arrived broken, and it's called Maui. It's the e.l.f. Baked bronzer in the color Maui. So it arrived broken, and then I contacted them and they sent me another one and it arrived broken again. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna use it. So this is what it looks like. It's like a very bronzy, glowy, very beautiful. It's not shimmery, it's just glowy, and it gives you that sun-kissed tan type of look that I have been loving, because it's like nude, but it's nice, and it just, you know, it's not a blush, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's really, really beautiful. And so I have been loving this right all over here where I usually put my blush. That's it. That's all I do. Contour and put this on, and I think it looks gorgeous and very natural, and I love the nudie look right now. So I use that with my blush brush. This is the blush brush I got from BH Cosmetics. It came in the sculpting kit, I believe. If I can find this brush, like the single brush by itself, I'll link it down below, or I'll link the whole kit if you're wondering. But check the description box for all that information. But I've been using this as a blush brush, and like I said, I just apply it on the cheeks and that's it. It's pretty much done. I have color to my face. I look glowy, I look bronzy, perfect for summertime. I think this is a really appropriate summertime look. If you guys saw my haul, you guys know, not this last one, but the one before that one. If you saw one of my hauls, if you've been keeping up on my hauls, I bought this, and it's the Instant Age Rewind Eraser by Maybelline. And this one is the Neutralizer one. And I've used this before in North Carolina and I loved it, and then I got through it, and then I don't know why I stopped using it, but I don't know why I don't just repurchase it right away. Like, this is awesome. I used it today. It's very light, like the formula is very thin, but it covers really great. And let me tell you guys, today I woke up with the biggest under eye circles ever. Yesterday was the 4th of July, and we stayed out till like 12 to 1 or something like that. 12 or 1 or something like that. And we partied hard. And anyways, I have really dark under eye circles this morning. And because, you know, my baby kept me up and blah, 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 and, you know, mommy life. And so I just love this one because it just covers, but it's thin. It doesn't crease throughout the day, and it's just so perfect. Like, I love this to cover up my dark under eye circles, and I definitely recommend this to you. Go get it at the store. I think I talked about in my haul how this month I really wanted to focus on kind of a natural nude face and kind of find a foundation routine that wasn't completely matte, because I felt like matte looked really cakey on me because my skin's been dry. So something that was very fresh, very skin-like, that didn't look like I was wearing a lot of makeup. And I found it with this foundation. I love it. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I'm in W6, just in case you're wondering. I've been out in the sun, so I feel like I'm not a lot darker. Like, I'm one shade darker because usually I'm W5. But my skin's dry, and it just, this doesn't cling to like dry spots. It doesn't make your face look cakey, and it just makes your face look like skin. Like, you look fresh faced, you look like it's your skin, you look natural, you don't look like you're wearing foundation or makeup. And this is just really nice. It is a very luminous foundation, so like I said, if you're dry, I would go for the L'Oreal True Match liquid foundation, which is like the matte version of this. But I love this so much. Like, seriously, I'm in love with this. The only thing is, if you have pores, this will accentuate your pores because it's a more luminous foundation. But if you want to fix that, just get a primer that goes underneath that will kind of fill in your pores and like kind of blur them. So one that I like that's very affordable, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think I got that out. One that's really affordable that you guys can try out is the Baby Skin Pore Eraser. So try that out if you have pores. What I do is I put that on kind of in this main area, and then I go ahead and put in my foundation, and I don't have any trouble with it. I don't find that it doesn't look bad. I think it looks really, really good that way. And then I also got this recently in a haul, and this is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Powder. So like I said, since I've been dry, I put that on, very luminous, and I just put this on kind of the nose, this area, and right here, because that way it can stop if I do get hot and I start to kind of get moist because of how hot it is here. This will kind of prevent it from getting too oily. So I like this because it's light. I don't look cakey. This is in translucent, and I've just been really liking this. And I've actually just been using like the puff that goes in there, and I'll show you guys. So I get the puff, and then I just go ahead and go around like the areas that I might get hot or might get maybe a little bit oily, you know, I don't know, whatever. And I just been loving this, and this is very, very, very affordable. This is another one of those new products. This is the NYC City Proof 24-Hour Eye Primer. And what drew me to this primer is the fact it's a stick form. It's a stick. It's a stick primer. It's pretty cool. So it kind of has this very nude white, and then when you blend it out, it's really, really, really thin. Very interesting formula. I've been loving this. It's a great primer. The only thing, I use this like on my mom, I use this on people, and I've used this on myself, and I even just bought her one for her to have because she loved it so much. I have oily eyelids. Does anyone share my life problems? I have oily eyelids. It's weird, and I don't know if it's because it's just so hot. Like, I don't notice it ever in the winter or any other time, but in the summer it's like it's so hot that like my eyelids will get moist. So I don't know if it's oily or if it's because it's freaking hot outside and your body's just like trying to get it, cool itself down. But I find that this doesn't help with that. Like, I find if you have normal eyelids and you don't have that issue, this is so awesome. For me, I put this on and then I just put powder on top, and then I'm ready to start with my usual eye makeup, whatever I'm gonna do. But I do still really like it. I feel like it just is a perfect base, except for the fact that if you have oily eyelids, maybe you don't like this so much. I don't care going through the extra step of then powdering on top for just extra precaution, but some of you might. And if I notice when I don't do that, sometimes it does crease if I'm using like a cream product or anything like that. It tends to like just crease over the length of the day. So all day long it's good, but then at night, like if I have the same makeup on for the like after like 10 hours or something like that, because I wake up at 6 in the morning, so like 10-12 hours, I can notice a little bit of creasing, which doesn't bother me because it's the end of the day, who cares, you know what I mean? But just so you know, this is really, really good, but be careful if you have oily eyes. So I've also been using this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow, and this one is in Bronzed Beauty, and I used it today right on my top of my eyelid, just very, very carefully with a really light fluffy brush, and just swept it on top. And I've been loving it because it's bronzed. Now this is from e.l.f. It's a baked eyeshadow, and again, it's broken. Ugh, I hate it, but I love the color. It's this like gold, orangey, bronzy. Sometimes if I'm going out like somewhere nice and it's not like an everyday, like whatever day, I'll pop this for a little bit of bronziness, gorgeousness, you know, spice up my look. Spice up my, I don't know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little story. Let's cut this, this is story time. So turn it into the liney thing, darken it up, change it. Okay, so I've been like doing this all along, and I have a nephew, Carter, and we went like swimming with him, and then we went to like the 4th of July thing, and we were in the car, and I was like, he's just so funny, he's just awesome, he's like 3, and I'll be like, okay, if you're ready to go swimming, raise your hand, and he's like, raise his hand, I'm like, okay, if you want to go swimming, or if you're ready to go, say, ooh, 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 ooh. And he's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. It was the cutest thing ever. Anyways, it was super cute, and that's where this is coming from. Okay, let's go back to reality. Oh, I've been loving this to kind of like spice up my look and make it look a little more fancy, you know? So, to go along with my nudie look, this lipstick is my fave, this combo. So this is the Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick. So this is the first time I've tried one of the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks, and they're matte. Some I feel like are more creamy, seem more creamy, and some seem more matte than others. This one's definitely matte, and it's a beautiful, beautiful nude. I am in love. The way these feel are so incredible. For how matte they look, they feel so nice, so comfortable. They don't feel drying at all to me, and my lips can get pretty dry and pretty crackly, and I feel like these look great. And I'm not one to really like mattes all the time because, like I said, really gotta exfoliate, like my lips are not perfect whatsoever. Lately, on top of it, I've been putting on this Divergent lip gloss. This came in the Divergent collector's kits, and I have a whole review on it. I don't know if you can find this, but because I'm being honest here and this is my favorite combination of the moment, I'm going to share it with you because some of you might have it. This is a Divergent Temptation's Choice High Shine lip gloss, and It's like a nude peachy color, and it's very shiny, and it has a little tiny bit flecks of like gold sparkle in it. And I've been loving this to pop right in the center like this. See the difference? It looks awesome. And so I've been liking this, and it smells minty and fresh, and I think these together are absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will stick around and subscribe to my channel and check out my favorite how to do this makeup look and look very bronzy and natural in my next video. And yeah, make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like favorites videos like I do, and comment down below. Okay, I have a challenge for you guys. Sorry about that. I have a challenge for you guys. I want you guys to think about products that you've been liking, maybe something that's your all-time favorite, something you're loving, whether it's nail polish, lips, face, whatever, foundation, whatever, and comment down below and tell me what you like. It can be one product, it can be two, it can be all of them, whatever, and why you like them. Comment down below and let me know. And yeah, I would love to know. I would love to know what you guys like are loving at the moment, because I haven't tried everything, guys. I haven't. I've barely dipped my toes into the makeup world. And all you guys have different skin types, different skin tones, and different loves and hates. And some of you guys have some really good suggestions, and I would love to try some stuff out. So comment down below and let me know. I love you guys. You guys are so wonderful. I love you guys. You guys are always so sweet and so supportive. I know last video I did a video with my mom, and I was kind of like, my mom is so special to me. Like, I would hate for someone to say something rude. Should I do this? Should I not? And you guys are so sweet about it. And I did it. And you guys were very supportive and very sweet. And you said the nicest things. I just want to thank you guys for being so awesome. And yeah, don't forget, beauty comes from within. And I love you guys. Follow me on social media. Come say hi to me. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.